Welcome back to the show, everyone. This is episode 12 of PyroFalkon Plays Evil Genius. In the last episode, we got quite a bit accomplished. We still only have 6 of the pieces of data, but we have a lot of Uber loot. Now we're going to go for a little bit more of each. We have some Uber loot here, but we need spin doctors. We have some Uber loot here, but we need mercenaries. Both of those things we don't have. I believe the other Uber loot we need scientists. We got plenty of them, but we can't really do much at the moment. So there's Arthur's Excalibur. We're going to steal that. We need 4 workers, 6 guards. I'm going to take 3 scientists. We can set them to steal. And we're also going to be going for the Uber loot of the mummy sarcophagus here in the Middle East. And meanwhile, I have a couple scientists down in Antarctica who are plotting. I don't think there's any data down here, but I believe there was something very important that I need from the south, and I can't remember what it was. I know there's a cloning machine down here eventually. That might be what's on my mind, but I cannot fully 100% remember. So by the end of today, we're going to have this piece of data. We're going to have 2 pieces of Uber loot, or maybe we won't have this piece of data. I don't know. We're going to find some shit. That's what's going to happen for sure. I'm also going to start sticking some scientists over here in Anvil's territory because they probably have one of the pieces of data, and I don't remember. So we're going to stick, plotting, and plotting. So each zone of Anvil has 2 scientists who are coming. The helicopter just came by, delivering the troops for the sarcophagus. As you can see, I'm spreading out my resources. I'm not attacking any one particular region as hard as I possibly could be. And the reason is because I don't want the heat to get too high. As long as you keep your heat around 50%, you can actually piss off every region and not be overwhelmed. Just once you start breaking 50%, even one region at 50% heat will rain some heavy shit down upon you, especially this early in the game. So we have to be slightly moderate in our approaches. And we're just continuing our research to unlock new items. One of those items... Is that who I think it is? No. Okay, good. I didn't think so. I didn't think I triggered that shit this early. That's a little bit of foreshadowing for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about and have not seen the game before. Look at that. This thing adds 35 units of power. Now we can flip the control room back on. And we're still running in the green. Beautiful. And if we need more power, we'll just stick another nuclear power thing right here, and then we'll really be good to go. Now, for our laboratory, I sort of made this a little too big because these are the only pieces of machinery we're going to get for now. But this will make for a good room if we need to stick some more Uber loot elsewhere, since I don't want it to be too far in, or I want it to be as deep in the base as possible. We can also like just make this big ass corridor right here and keep it up. Although right now, what we really need, rather than a corridor, is an additional training room. Thank you for making a heavy security door. Excellent. Oh, everything is working so well. And we're going to make 1 heavy security door here. And again, because of the way research works, where your minions find any object that catches their interest and then tests it, you want to try to have 1 of every item in the game at all times, just in case they see something they want to research. Unless you're cheating and you have a walkthrough or other information to tell you exactly what can be researched, which I do have in a Word document because I'm insane. It was before the days of wikis. I perused GameFAQs.com and started collating just certain specific information, including what you can research on which islands. And I made a 22-page Word document with way too much information in it. It's my pride and joy, and I don't like printing it out because it's so goddamn huge. Although I could probably make a spreadsheet out of it, and then it would be less ridiculous. Anyway, we'll deal with that later, right? And yes, we have the mummy sarcophagus, and we unlocked Satan's chimney trap. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to pull back our techies. We're going to leave the guards there to keep gathering some cash. But you can see that Smash's heat is extremely high. So we have to be very careful. We're going to go after Excalibur, though. And let's see. Did I have anyone else doing anything? I did not. Okay, good deal. Alright. So we're gonna definitely, you know what? I'm tempted to pull him back. I'm going to pull the guards back because even though they're siphoning money, the heat is so high in Smash, I'm gonna want some soldiers at the base just in case we get bombarded by enemy soldiers. I mean, it's possible. Clear that tag. That person's no longer... Oh, yeah, okay. So we've got 4 pieces of Uber loot. So, what happened in the base?
Object has been ordered.
Okay. Alright, we're going to be seeing that message, unfortunately, entirely too often. Who are these idiots? Are they saboteurs? Yeah, they're saboteurs. There's a reason they look like Lara Croft. And we've got Excalibur! We have 5 of the 6 pieces of Uber loot. Pull everybody back. Everybody comes back. Good deal. Man, we are kicking some ass here. Bookcases! Alright, I was hoping we would get that soon. Alright, we're going to delete these 3 items, and we're going to expand the archives.
New room build order confirmed.
Alright. I'm gonna move Excalibur over here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I don't think that's gonna interfere with the chalkboard. Alright, and there's the sarcophagus. We're gonna move that over here. Look at all that. The red glow means this improves health. I love this thing. I want to put it in the infirmary, but that's way too close inside the base. When we do our second island, we will make an infirmary and put the sarcophagus in there. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So the message that keeps popping up across the bottom, it relates to the next story quest, which is we need to have enough shit, or I should say have enough agents out in the world that we are generating $10,000 per minute for 5 minutes. The crazy thing, luckily, is that, which makes me extremely happy, that I do not need to generate all that money for 5 minutes straight unbroken, because it's very difficult to do that. Why do we have a dead person here? What's going on? Oh, we have soldiers here, who apparently have done some damage, but not a lot. They never come in only 2s. So, I don't know what they're doing, but they must have killed a few of my guys and then left. I'm fine with that. How do our numbers... Oh, look, our numbers are fine. We're short 7 guards. That's not awful. More than 4 is surplus to requirements. Concentrate on improving cash flow. You know what? Screw you, advisor. Screw you. I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's see. So, whoa, 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 whoa. Hide... Hide, hide, hide. Man. Alright, so the last piece of Uber loot is here. We have no heat in Hammer, so we're going to go after it. We need 8 guards, which is all I've got, so I'm not going to go after it. Instead, I'm going to time skip ahead. What the hell is going on here? Oh, they're in the corridor trap. And they are pissy. And they are beating the shit out of the traps. Alright, this is gonna get out of my control if I don't intervene here. This isn't yet crazy enough that I need to start worrying about... Whoa, who died? Oh, man. That's okay. Couple scientists. Anyway, things aren't so insane over here quite yet that I need to call for the cleanse, but we do need to sort of get the situation back under control. Saboteurs are smart enough to know what traps are, and they can actually destroy them before they trip them. So, alright, there we go. That's not bad. We just lost a couple pressure pads. The techies are on it. Techies are on it. We're okay. Our next task here will be to capture this militia leader so we can... He's in very northern Canada. Anyway, we're going to capture this guy, and then we're going to be able to start training our own mercenaries, which are the best group, the best character class, minion, for getting money and for defense. Arguably the best for defense. Anyway, so we're going to get him, and then we can get one of the pieces of Uber data once we start training some dudes up. So that is our current plan, although right now we are still having to be a little careful because Smash has sent a bunch of dudes after us. We've managed to control most of them, but our heat is still... Oh, okay, our heat's dissipating pretty rapidly. That's good. Yeah, if we keep going a little too hard on Smash, then they're going to go a little too hard back on us. We need to just lay low, calm down, and we will be fine. I've called for a yellow alert because we have a few too many dudes coming in the base. 4 soldiers and 2 infiltrators. They're not great. Hell, the soldiers are considered pathetic, which is great for us. But they're enough of a pain in the butt that we've got to watch them. So the first thing I've done is I've tagged the infiltrators for psychological weakening. So we're going to try to get them out of here peacefully. Because as soon as anyone starts firing bullets, then everything is going to go to hell in a pretty goddamn hurry. And I'm trying to avoid that as long as possible. So right now the soldiers are wasting their time looking for things to be angry about, but they don't see anything but doors and beds. So while that's going on, meanwhile I've got enough dudes in the Midwest to get our worker here. I didn't send any scientists, so this is going to take 4 frickin' minutes. Hopefully they will succeed. Alright, we've got the infiltrators confused. We're getting them out of here. And now the soldiers are tripping traps. So hopefully that will confuse them enough that they won't. I'm kind of surprised these guys aren't seeing it. Maybe I should make another couple back over this way. At least 2 of the soldiers are now confused, which is great. So our valets are going to escort them out of here. There's only 2 more. We got to watch them carefully. We don't want them getting too deep in the base. Hopefully they come this way and get sucked into the corridor trap. What? I don't know, man. We're still looking for things to do. We still have only found 2 spots of the data, and I can't do anything with either one for now.
Object has been ordered.
So hopefully we can... Where are they? Oh, there they are. Go ahead, break into the infirmary, then circle back through this way. I dare you. Please don't turn the corner, because then I'm going to have to call for your deaths. Alright, we'll clear those tags, and these guys... Yep, they're still just confused. Excellent. Alright, you guys are a little too deep. We're going to try to get you out of here peacefully.
Warning. Hostile presence detected in base.
Hopefully the valets can take care of them. Pathetic soldiers, well, pathetic anythings are usually pretty easy to deal with. But... Okay, good. Sorry about that little camera thing. Anyway, depending on the soldier rank, sometimes soldiers will react violently to even being psychologically manipulated. So we have to be a little careful and watch them carefully. But I don't think these guys are going to do it. These guys are just going to take the psychological abuse and be escorted outside the base. This will give us a chance to do what else we need to do. And once we get our mercenaries, we'll start to go after some... The first thing we'll do is we'll go after the one Doomsday data, which I think is this one. Yeah, in Australia. And then we'll also set ourselves up to start siphoning the required amount of money. And hopefully we can do all of that just to get those messages to stop screaming at us, and then we can focus on finishing up what we need to do in the first half of the game. I'm starting to lose control of the situation here on the island, so I'm starting to flag everybody to be killed. I'm not ready to hit the cleansing button yet, but I might have to consider doing that soon. Because the soldiers are not behaving themselves. We can't keep them... We can't seem to deal with them correctly, so we're gonna bring in... what was that? Was that frickin' Ivan? Yep, that was Ivan. Ivan has no problem firing a rocket in the middle of the base to cause a whole bunch of problems. Oh, come on, take him out. Yes! Okay, excellent. Alright. Hold on, Eli. Take this guy out, too. He can't do anything. He's stunned. Yeah, we're starting to have problems here. Luckily, valets can work fire extinguishers, which for some reason nobody else can. Oh, the soldier's trying to book it. That's fine. We killed 5 of his buddies, so hopefully that will help us out some. Man, these infiltrators keep wanting to play, too. But... is he attacking? I don't think he was. I don't know what he was... he was attacking something. But he still has a blue ring around him, which means no one has hit him with any violence. It's strange. Anyway. Alright, so it looks like they blew up our pressure pads again. Oh, they only blew up 1 pressure pad? Sweet. Okay, the techies will fix everything. So we're going to cleanse the island without hitting the cleansing button for now. Hopefully we can get this under control. And then we'll start looking for missions. But we've got to let all this heat die down first. Even from frickin' hammer. The heat here in Anvil is unavoidable since I'm still plotting for missions, but so it goes. We lost a lot of good men during that exchange, but now that the island is cleansed, it gives us a chance to interrogate our mercenary and start producing some of them. Plus, we can unpause the training room where, as you can see, I've started expanding the training room and making a butt ton of training areas for our mercenaries. We also just picked up the zoom lens camera. Excellent. The zoom lens camera costs a little bit more than the normal camera, but it has a longer reach at the cost of having a narrower field. However, given how I make my base, it's actually better this way. Except in the storeroom. In the storeroom, or the strong room, I need the wide angle. I really should move this camera too. There's a blind spot right here once they get this deep. But anyway, we're going to replace all of these cameras with zoom lens cameras. And we're, again, going to stay out of the world's eye for a little while until we get things calmed down and our numbers replenished. We've fallen to 72 minions out of a possible 95. We'll recover, and it's just going to take a little while. I'm taking a bit of a risk here, as we see that my heat has dissipated completely from Patriot, Saber, and Anvil. However, I'm sending 4 scientists each to each area of Smash's territory, so that's 16 scientists in all 4 territories of Smash who will be seriously pissing off Smash, and I'm placing 11 units, including guards who make the most heat, in Central Russia so we can go after the Ark of the Covenant. It's a risk because if I super piss off both sides... oh dear God, this was probably a bad idea. We're operating at like 90% heat, or 95% heat with Smash. And I'm going to be operating close to, if not more... God, son of a bitch, as soon as I arrive, we have jackass agents who appear. So we're going to have all of this heat generated from 2 different nations. This might wind up being pretty bad. And I'm closing in on 20 minutes. It's a little early, but I'm going to call the episode here because I have a feeling that if anything is going to pop off, it's going to pop off large enough that a single time skip isn't going to cover the problem. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to make a couple backup saves, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode as we try to get the Ark of the Covenant.